Sherry Brock, and I'm the principal of Westdale Middle School. Well, I've been a principal with a health center and without a health center. And believe me, it is much better to have one because students not only get preventative treatment, but they're able to take their medicine on time. And in several cases, we have actually saved children's lives because of the health. No other school that I've been in as principal that had a health clinic. And I came here hoping to have one and was so glad to find one. I had just had a child who had had a severe asthma attack at my previous school, and the child almost didn't make it. And that let me know right then I needed help. I needed someone on the campus with me to help with my children. The entire health clinic is part of our staff, but I use our social worker as an extension of me, an extension of our guidance service.
I taught in the public school system for 31 years. Most of that time was in a school where we did not have a health service, a health clinic. And there were all kinds of problems, both medical and mental health issues that students faced that we just really did not have the proper personnel to be able to address. Kids that were hurt would go to the school secretary, they would get Band-Aids, first aid, took up time from the school and the front office. Teachers would have to intervene and try to offer health services, and frankly they just weren't qualified. Since coming to Westdale 13 years ago, we've had a health clinic, and our kids have been able to receive services from trained professionals who knew how to deal with the issues that they brought through the door, whether they were health-related issues, from things that are fairly minor, like maybe a scratch or a scrape, to things that are much more serious that required medication and services. I mean, even to the effect of having our school nurse here, there have been times when we've had to call 911, and they've known when those times were. They've been able to address the serious needs as well as the minor needs. And then in addition to that, our health clinic offers mental health services. And we all know that middle school is an extremely trying, difficult time of change for students as they go from 6th to 8th grade. You add to that all of today's pressures and problems that teenagers face, divorce, things that happen at home that come to school, problems in the neighborhood, in the community. And because of our social worker here at Westdale, our kids have been able to receive services that have helped them stay in school. And I think that's the most important thing. The health clinics keep kids in school. They keep their parents at work, they keep kids in school, and they offer us the best opportunity to meet the needs of our kids. In schools without a health clinic, there will be an increased number of student absences, and not only that, there are going to be children who are not receiving the adequate medical services that they need. In the schools with the health services, kids stay in school, kids get glasses when they need glasses, they get hearing tests when they need hearing tests. We have doctors and nurses and even psychiatrists that can come to work with our children and provide them with the services that they need, both physically, medically, and mentally.
I'm the clinical coordinator here at Westdale Middle School, and I've been here actually about 1 month, but I've been with the company in whole since 2000. I think having a health care center here at Westdale Middle School, it helps a lot. It helps to keep the kids up to date with shots, paperwork in general, social work visits. It's an advantage to have the clinic here. It saves the parents from having to leave work, and also it's ran like a full doctor's office. Anything that the kids need, we provide it. And if it's something that we don't do in general, we have kids that come in to get immunizations updated. Our RN will check the consent form to make sure everything is signed and good to go, and she administers those vaccinations and she sends them off to class.